Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Alright, so today I'm taking a look at the Olight Warrior X Pro in OD green. Kind of matches my t-shirt. Let's check it out. Alright, so let's check out the box first. So this is the Olight Warrior Pro X, and it says Superior Tactical Thrower. Now this OD green is a limited edition to only 5,000. There was also a Desert Tan at 6,000, and the black one, I don't think there was a limit to the black one. Flip it around to the back side, and you have your typical flashlight specs. Now this box is pretty cool. It has that magnetized front to it where it snaps back into place. Alright, so here it is, everything out of the box, and check it out. The Olight Warrior X Pro right here in OD green, and this thing is gorgeous. But let's put this off to the side. I'll talk about that in a minute. So everything else that comes in a box, we have this ballistic nylon case here with that same magnetic closing snap that the box has, but this is a little bit more powerful. This is actually a very nice holster. And you can see on the bottom it does have a hole cut out, so you can put this in either way with the lens cap down or with the charging side down with the light activation button right there. And then next it comes with your typical Olight adjustable lanyard here. Then it comes with a magnetic charging cable with a Type A USB right here. Now I'll go over this magnetic charging cable a little later in the video. So this is pretty cool. It comes with this little silicone tactical ring. So basically you can take this ring off right here and replace it with this silicone version. And then last but not least, you have your user's manual. So as I mentioned before, it does come in OD green, desert tan, and black. Now the OD green was sold out within a day, and they're not going to make any more than the 5,000 that they showed on the website. The desert tan's also sold out the last time I checked, and that was limited to only 6,000. If you want to grab one of these now on the Olight website, the only one you can get is black, and it's at $129.95. Alright, so let's talk about the modes here. It only has two modes, low and high. So the low mode is 300 lumens and it has a runtime of 8 hours. Then when you click it over to high, it has a max output of 2250 lumens. With a 600 meter throw, that's 1,970 feet. So this thing is a beast at throwing light. And yes, it just has those two modes, just low and high. It doesn't have a strobe, doesn't have an SOS, it doesn't have a beacon, just low and high. So just by holding it, you can tell this is a really tough body. It's made of aluminum alloy, and it has a drop test of 3 meters, which is about 9 feet 10 inches. Now that's an increase of 50% over the original Warrior X. So of course, with having that tough aluminum body, this is rated IPX8, which means it's completely submersible up to 2 meters indefinitely. You can just drop this in 2 meters of water, just leave it, and it'll come back and still work perfectly fine. Now it does have this redesigned tactical tail switch here that has stronger magnetism over the original Warrior X. So when you want to charge it, you take your charger, magnetize, just slap it right on that tail switch. Now as I mentioned before, this is an MCC3 charger. So basically what it means, it has a 2 amp current for fast charging, which is twice as fast over the original Warrior X. So flip it around this way, we have this stainless steel pocket clip in black. I always appreciate a nice strong pocket clip. So nowhere on this light there's a battery light indicator to show you how much battery life is left. Instead it has a vibration battery indicator. So basically according to the owner's guide here, it says it helps to alert if the battery is low. If it's under 30%, it vibrates once every 5 minutes. If it's under 10%, it vibrates once per minute. And if it's under 5%, it'll vibrate every 10 seconds. So as soon as I took this out of the box and turned it on, it started vibrating on me. So it actually works very effectively. So let's check out this bezel here. This is a really aggressive bezel. So you can see this being very, very effective if you have to use this as a weapon. This is a nice striking bezel. And also if you look inside the bezel, see that blue ring? That's glow in the dark. So even if you have this light on for a couple seconds, it's going to start glowing. If you have it on high for a while, it's going to be a pretty bright glow. Then right under that bezel, you're going to see these stacked rings right here. Now that's going to help with heat distribution because this is going to get pretty hot when it's on high for any amount of time. But still, you're going to see that standard hot surface stamp right there. A little later on in this video, I'm going to see just how hot this head gets. Now let's open this up and take out the battery here. So you screw off the tail. And yeah, this is a 21700 5000 milliamp battery. It is 3.6 volts. It's pretty good size, so this is gonna last a while. So like I said, with that low 300 mode, it's gonna last about 8 hours. All right, so let's get that battery back in. Noticing that right there, on the ring here is where you put your lanyard. So if you are a guy that likes to attach your lanyard to your flashlight, that's where you would put it. I usually keep it off. I just use the pocket clip. All right, so let's go over some of the specs here. So the length is 5.87 inches. We have a head diameter of 1.54 inches. The body diameter is 1.03 inches, and they say it weighs 8.43 ounces, so let's test that right now. All right, so they say 8.43 ounces, so this is with the battery in. Whoa. So 8.5, so yeah, they're close enough. That's with the battery in there. So let's try that again with the battery out and reweigh it. All right, so it says 5.9. That's 5.9 without the batteries. That's not bad. I really appreciate that they give us a weight on the website with the battery in there. Half the time when you see the weights, the estimated weight on the website, it's without the battery. All right, so let's talk about the modes here, the low and the high. So we have the tail switch right here. So being a tactical flashlight, we're gonna have very silent operation. So you can just soft press it right there, and you can see I'm just soft pressing it, not pressing it in all the way, and that takes us to low. So that is our 300 lumen mode. And then once again, soft press, it goes right off. Now if I soft press it once and then press it again, you feel a little click, and that takes us to our high 2250 lumen mode. Now anytime you want to turn it off, it's just a soft click from low or high. So the tail switch is pretty straightforward. I mean, there is no strobe, no SOS, no beacon. It's just soft press low, hard press high, and then soft press off. Pretty straightforward. So as I mentioned before, it does say hot surface there. So what I want to do is let this run for about a minute. If it does run for about a minute on high, I'm going to test that out too. But after about a minute of this running on high, I want to measure and see how hot this head gets. So let's do that right now. All right, so right now the temperature of the head, all right, says 81.3. So I'm going to let this run for about a minute, and I'm going to time it, and then I'm going to retake the temperature, see what it gives us. All right, as soon as I click the high, I'm going to press start. So I'm going to try to point this away from me so I don't blind myself. And low and high. There we go. So let's let that run. All right, so right there is a minute. So let's take the temperature. Okay, it's at 112.1, so that's not crazy hot. I was actually expecting it to be a little bit hotter than 112 after about a minute of running. If you guys saw my Olight Baton Pro video, you're gonna know that it went to, I think, 128 degrees, so that was blazing hot compared to this. And yeah, it's still pretty hot to touch it. If you guys wanna know why I was putting my hand there, that was to see if I saw any step down, which I didn't. All right, so I wasn't gonna do this test, but what the hell? This is about 7 inches of water. They say this is IPX8 rated, which it can go up to 2 meters in water, so it should be able to definitely survive 7 inches of water. So let's try that. Turn it on. I'll turn it on low, as you can see, and drop it in, and yeah, sink right to the bottom, of course. So as expected, it's going to be able to survive 7 inches of water here. As you can see, I need to figure out another way to test out some of these IPX8 or 7 ratings. I don't have a pool or a hot tub or a lake I can drop this into, but this is about as scientific as I'm going to get right now. Alright guys, so that's enough of the specs and all the boring numbers. How does this thing perform in the dark? Well, let's just see. Let's take this out to my backyard. So if you guys are looking to pick up the Warrior X Pro, it does have some optional accessories you can get as well. Looks like there's a red filter, there's a green filter to put on the front lens. They have a magnetic remote pressure switch, and they do have a conventional flashlight mount if you want to mount this on your weapon. Now I did pick this up when Olight had their flash sale at midnight, so I did get the bundle with the i5T here. So I really like this i5T. It's a maximum of 300 lumens, and it's not a rechargeable battery. It comes with a AA battery. Unlike most Olight models of this size, it does have a tail switch here. So low is a short press. I'll let it go for a second, it goes right back to low. But if you go real fast, see that fade up? That's the high. And I really love that fade to high right there. So this i5T is a really nice flashlight. I love the design on this blue spiral that they have wrapping right around the body. So if you guys were lucky enough to get on the Warrior X Pro in OD Green and get that bundle, you guys scored a home run because these two lights are fantastic. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think of the new Olight Warrior X Pro? So I've only had this for a few days now, not really enough time to go out and truly test it out. But with Olight's reputation and the performance of all my other Olights, I think this is going to be a solid pickup. But like I mentioned before, the OD Green and the Desert Tan are completely sold out and they're not making any more. So if you do want to grab one of these, you might have to check eBay. But if you do want the black one, it's $129.95 on their website right now. I will leave a link below to the website. It's not an affiliate link. I'm not sponsored by Olight. I just put that link in my description box for your convenience. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe and go!